Apple intends this to be the new cheap model. Have no doubt, this is still a 3,000 dirham smartphone. Okay, this is the iPhone XR. It's a lot cheaper though than the other phones. The new iPhone XS retails starting at about 3,000 dirhams. The Max, if you get the full version with the 0.5 terabyte storage, that's almost 6,000 dirhams, almost $1,600 US. So this is a lot cheaper than the other versions, although it is still a very powerful smartphone and still a relatively expensive one. What's the difference? Because you're probably asking, well, why is it cheaper? Well, there are a couple of differences between this phone and the other phone, the XS and the XS Max. Now, the first thing is you're going to notice the screen is not maybe as crystal clear or as contrasty as the other versions. On the XS and the XS Max, Apple has gone with an OLED screen, which is a much more expensive screen and is in general a pretty good screen. This isn't bad either. This is the same screen we saw on the iPhone 8, which is a serious step down, but not one that most people are going to find to be critical. It certainly justifies the price. This one starts at about 3,000 dirhams, so you're getting about, 80% of the same items you got with the iPhone XS, but you're getting it for about half the price. So some of the other things that are similar, you have the same chipset in this phone as you do in the other iPhone. They're all working on the same chipset, so you're all gonna have the same amount of processing power. On the back end, you're gonna notice that there's only one camera. If you look at the current XS and the XS Max, you're gonna see that there's two cameras on the back, which helps with things like portraits and lighting and depth of field. This has a lot of that functionality, but it's not all there. You also get a wider range of colors with this. This actually comes in 6 colors, and apparently they're saying that the backside, which is all glass, is a lot stronger than the previous iPhone X, the original, which is a good thing because I managed to shatter my iPhone X after about 6 months. Getting used to a glass back can be a little bit of a problem. There's a couple other things which Apple is pushing right now, which really doesn't have anything to do specifically with the iPhone XR, and that's this new augmented reality feature and the new Series Shortcuts feature. Now, the Shortcuts feature may or may not be something you're really into unless you're really into the digital assistant, but you can actually go in now and set up a bunch of features. So instead of having to go through 20 steps to turn a bunch of pictures into a GIF, you can set that up by just simply hitting one single button. So that is the iPhone XR in a nutshell. It's very similar to the iPhone XS. It's going to have a screen with less resolution, but you're still looking at the same processing power and a lot of the same features. So if you're interested, check it out. It'll be available in the UAE this Friday. Its starting price is about 3,100 dirhams. Thank you for watching. This is Scott Shuey for Overclocked.